Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Got a little bit of a throat thing going on, so mind my voice just a little bit. I'm excited. On this channel, I help coaches, mentors, and trainers to scale their businesses online, and I want to talk about lead generation. Getting leads is the number one thing that you need to do if you are a coach, mentor, or trainer. And it's the number one thing that determines your ability to make the kind of money that you want to make. In fact, for every 1,000 leads that you have, you should be able to make 6 figures with that. And that's an incredible statistic because most people don't have even more than 100 leads. And it's actually very easy to get 1,000. In fact, just this last week, we generated over 150 new leads just doing a test with a small budget, less than $50 a day with Instagram ads to be able to do that. And I have a brand new training right now that's up all about Instagram ads. You go check that out. It should be a link in the description below if we're not working on a different training right now. But I'd recommend that you do check it out. It's this training right here that I've actually put together for you, 42-minute instant Instagram ads class, how we turn simple, low-cost, $10 a day Instagram ads into a 7-figure coaching business without needing massive tech skills, big budgets, or burnout. Very simple. Time to grow your profits, not your expenses. Now, I want to talk about lead generation because honestly, it's the most important thing that you can do. And the reason why is because nowadays, people don't buy from you. They don't become your client simply because you have a great program or you have a great product or a great course. They buy it from you because they trust that it's going to get them something, that there is a means to an end that they're going to get out of it. Have you ever looked online for something that you wanted to learn? The only reason why you watch it, why you consume it, is because it's a means to an end. Even watching YouTube videos like this are a means to an end. And so in your business, with your course or your coaching program, is people see it as a means to an end. Some way to get a result, something that they crave, something that they desire more than anything else. So you have your program. People are going to buy it if they believe it's going to get them something that they want or that they desire. Your lead generation is what attracts those people from social media, from YouTube, from podcasts, from JV, joint venture partners, into your ecosystem. So people don't know who you are starting out. They have no clue. They've never heard of you. And how many of you are not willing usually to buy something or do business with people that you've never met before? Most people aren't. And so people gotta spend some time with you to get to know you if they're gonna want to make that investment with you. No matter how good what you offer is, there's not a stage that you're gonna get to where you're so good that people are just gonna buy from you just because you're so good. Trust me, I know. I've been in this for 22 years. I think my stuff's the best stuff that's out there. My coaching program is the best program that's out there on lead generation, getting clients. And yet, I can't expect just everybody to become my client. Would I love it? Sure, it'd be great. But what I do is I have to generate leads, get people into my ecosystem, following what I'm saying, and then build trust with those people to become my client. So there's a process of building trust, and the trust begins even before you generate the leads. So when we are generating leads, we have to use new strategies. The ways that we did them years ago, and I'm thinking even 3 years ago, the way that we generated leads, it doesn't work anymore. And that's the crazy part about it, is that like if you have been following me for a long time, maybe you learned how I taught 3 years ago, even a year and a half ago, it doesn't work anymore. And so there's brand new strategies that I'm going to be breaking down step by step in this video where I'm going to walk you through that process. The problem is this in the lead generation, that the digital landscape has shifted so much towards bite-sized content, and people's attention span is so low, and they're also in such a state of problems, agitation, needing to solve problems, issues. I saw a post the other day that people go in cycles. We either have a thriving cycle or we have a problem mitigation cycle. And right now, we are in the problem mitigation cycle, is what it is. A couple of years ago, I think we were in more of that thriving cycle where you could just be like, oh, look at all this great stuff that we've done. Now it's like, okay, how do we mitigate the issues of what's not working? And we're going to shift. It's going to go right back into the thriving cycle very soon. So we got to pay attention to what is the marketplace as a whole thinking of. A lot of that goes into macroeconomics as well. What's going on in the greater economy as a whole is a big part of it. And so to generate leads, we got to honor all of these things. We got to honor the platforms that are out there. We got to honor the ways that people interact. People interact differently online than they ever have. In fact, a lot of people are reading more than anything else. And so there's actually two forms of lead magnets more than anything else that we are finding are working the best. Number one is ebooks. Number two is short form video trainings, something that's less than 45 minutes long. It's not a long form webinar. It's not a challenge. It's not an event, but it's something that's 30 to 45 minutes long that people opt into to solve a specific problem for them. As I showed you at the beginning of this training, that Instagram ads class that I put together. It's 42 minutes long, solves a real big problem right here about running ads to get clients. And again, I'd highly recommend you go check it out. As well, ebooks are a great thing that's generating a lot of leads for people. You can use artificial intelligence to build out your lead books. We have your lead books. Yeah, that's actually a great name to call it. Your lead magnets and ebooks with that. So what we're doing right now is we're using evergreen lead magnets, ebooks, and evergreen short form video classes that people can watch. Something very simple, very quick that they can get access to join our email list. And we are seeing like wildfire the number of clients that we're getting directly proportionate to how much we're spending on ads is almost 200% higher than what we were getting even 2 years ago doing live events and challenges. And that's the crazy part about it. Now, here's the thing. I think live events and challenges have a great place, but people get burnt out with them. So here's the strategy that I like to do when it comes to that. Number one, you have your ebooks or you have your short form video right here, okay? And this is going to go over to your email list. Now, this is going to get you a lot of clients, but for anybody who does not become a client that is already on your email list, after somebody signs up for this, this is considered offer number one, okay? Offer number one is the first offer that people see with you. It solves some kind of a problem that people have. And you can use artificial intelligence to figure out what are those problems that you can solve. It's one of the best brainstorming tools that you can use. And AI has only gotten that much better, even in just the last 30 days. Some of the latest tools with artificial intelligence at the time of this recording, Grok 3's thinking mode, DeepSeek R1, GPT 4.5, and Claude Sonnet 3.7. These are some of my favorites that we're using. O3 Mini. These are incredible AI tools, AI algorithms that you can have access to, that you can get, that can help you with brainstorming and coming up with great ideas for your lead magnets. Now, you'll get a lot of sales this way, but let's say people don't become your client through this. What do? Well, that's where you nurture them. You can send other pieces of content like YouTube videos like this. You can send additional offers. Let's say people don't become a client of mine after watching my Instagram ads class. I got another class I'm making all about evergreen marketing in about a month. And so let's say that we're going to do that. Maybe every quarter we might throw in a live event or a challenge to mix it up, to give people a little bit of immersion that way. It's a new way of doing challenges that I like, where you do it, again, pre-recorded, all the sessions live, and you have one final day that's a live Q&A. And I think that that's actually really cool because it gives people an opportunity to talk with you live without you experiencing the burnout that you would from having to show up live every day in your challenge. It's like a win-win-win for everybody if you do it that way. And that's one of the new ways that we're starting to do things that way. One of the number one things that I do in my business, everything is automated. Nothing that I do, it has to be like on the fly, except for my live coaching. If I'm coaching my clients live, I will be in there in our live sessions inside of my Wealthy Coach Academy program. Now, the ways that we're getting clients and the ways that we're actually generating these leads is like this. When I shared this approach that I'm about to share with you with my client, Ian Carroll, he was able to make over $40,000 a month in his coaching business. I shared this with my client, Dawn, and she was able to bring in $35,000 a month. One of my clients, Sandy, she was able to bring in over $20,000 a month in a brand new niche within 30 days of trying these strategies. And what's the difference maker behind this? It's about implementing the evergreen marketing strategy. So what you got to do is this, is you figure out what is the number one desire that somebody has that is connected to your framework, okay? So you have a framework in your business. If you're a coach, if you're a mentor, if you're a trainer, what is the number one desire that people who can use your framework want? Again, this is where we use AI to help us brainstorm this, but I would like you to take your own brain and think about this as well. Is what is the thing that a person who could use your framework of your coaching? Every coaching program, every course has a framework, a system, a methodology that it is. Now, I want you to think about the person who's doing that. What is their desire? And it goes beyond just what you teach or coach on. It goes much deeper into what is the life that they're creating. What is the journey that they're on, the hero's journey that they're on. And if you've never heard about the hero's journey before, the hero's journey is made popular through Joseph Campbell's monomyth is what this is a part of. Joseph Campbell's The Hero's Journey breaks this down for us. But inside of every single marketing system, every single coaching program, it really is the hero's journey. And this is the biggest part about it. In the hero's journey is people start in a place right here, I'm going to zoom in, called the ordinary world. And then they meet the mentor, a supernatural aid, before they go into tests and trials. And this is where you are that helps people. And you help them completely transform their life from the ordinary world into the special world. The special world is your coaching program, where they go through this transformation and they come out resurrected with new skills to go along the journey and to go on to that hero's journey and become a hero. So you, as a coach, as a mentor, as a course creator, are taking people through that hero's journey every single time they join your ecosystem, every single time that they're becoming a lead of yours that's connected to their desires. Then what you do is you put that into either an ebook or some kind of a pre-recorded training that's on video. I just use Vimeo. I keep it very simple. Vimeo link on a page. People sign up for it. I send them an email autoresponder with the link to it. And then from there, I'm able to tell people about my framework, my system. I give them some strategies, some insights. And then ultimately, they learn about my coaching program and my mentorship program. And that, my friends, is the blueprint that we use on repeat constantly in our business. Every single thing that we do in our business, all roads lead to our lead magnet, which then all lead magnets lead to our coaching program. And again, listen, I'd love to see you as a part of that coaching program inside of my Wealthy Coach Academy program, where I work with you, I'll come alongside you personally to guide you and direct you through developing your landing pages, coming up with your ads, your sales copy. What do you say? How do you say it? How do you close more sales? How do you get this stuff actually working for you? So I'd love to see you in there. Jump in there with us when you have a chance to do so. And so make sure to subscribe to this page to get more strategies on what's working right now. This is what's working to generate leads. You figure out what people desire. You package it as something, an ebook or a video training, and then you put that out there and you can then market it to people. We market it through simple Instagram ads. It's one of the best ways that we do it. Very simple, low tech, low cost, and that's what generates leads. All right? I'll see you in our next video, and we will talk soon. Have a good one.